This is what my wife and my kids have dubbed the Mad Scientist Lab. It's where I have all my stuff. I have my computer gear. I have a lot of electronic devices. I have glue guns, boxes of electronics, resistors, a lot of the stuff I get from eBay and from China, Banggood, and this is what I'm currently working on. Got different packages of sensors, and this happens to be a camera which is controlled with 3.3 volts. That'll be a project I'll be working with. A lot of electronic stuff, soldering irons, etc. I have my trusty guitars right there, TV, and the project that I'm working on currently, which is a water-based rocket. Now this rocket, the electronics are in the top. I've already made a video showing that. The middle section is where the parachute will link. It's these two top sections are linked together through bottle caps that have been epoxied together, and that little middle section is where the parachute will be stowed. I'd love to take credit for this idea, but it's a common idea, and as is this idea for this bottle rocket. The parachute system, which is the star of the show, is right here. Okay, and that's controlled by all the electronics. This rocket right here, the part that makes it go up in the air, is in sections 1, 2, and 3 as they're labeled over here. The bottom section is a nipple that's part of a hose decoupling system, which is controlled by the device to the right, which is basically PVC tubing connected to a pump, and this pump, when I attach it, will allow me to pressurize the system, pump air into the water rocket, pressurize the water, and then this little part down here, let's see if I can do this without wrecking my video. Okay, that little section at the top wrapped in duct tape is the release mechanism, and when I pull on these strings remotely, pulls this down, which releases that valve underneath, which is wrapped in Teflon tape, and the rocket then, which is under pressure like a balloon, goes flying up into space. Okay, or not space, but goes up in the air. And then after that, I was hoping to capture the information inside the GPS system that I have located inside the electronics. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get a display working. I've ordered a new one, a little micro display, so I could capture the altitude. The GPS system really is magnificent. It allows me to capture the speed of the rocket, the altitude, the exact location should I want that, and also allows for timing. Okay, what's simpler, I didn't have to go through as much detail to do what I have done, but it's for my next version I will use the GPS, and that should be fun. Below this I have a servo, and the servo motor will control the deployment of the rocket, the parachute I should say, and I will be testing that and showing that in the next video. And so that's my rocket project. All the rest of my stuff is over here. I have a lot of electronics that are stored in my shelves, and they're ready to go. And that basically is what I have.